Hi folks, it's Woody here over at USA Made Blade, and as you might judge by the title on this one, we were asked to do a kind of an overview, review, whatever you want to call it, of the Hinderer half track. This happens to be the Bowie, and comparing it to the Les George ESV. So people ask me all the time between these two, which one's my favorite. I kind of say that's like asking me to pick which one of my children is my favorite. Almost impossible to do. I love both of these knives. If you followed me on social media or know me well, you know that the compact overbuilt folder is my favorite style knife. I just, you still get extra room in the pocket to fit everything. You can drop it down in the pocket and carry it. It's just very diverse, but they're big enough and overbuilt enough to be able to handle almost any task you're going to throw at any knife. So let's jump into it and we'll make this quick, but start off. So they're both roughly 6.1 inches long, right at it, 6 inches long. And both have technically about a 2.75 inch blade. You really get about 2.5 inches of cutting edge because of that choil here on the half track. So for all intents and purposes, very, very similar. The half track's coming in at 4.1 ounces. The ESV's coming in at 4.0 ounces per our scale. Like I said, just very, very similar. It's why I love both of these knives. Both have great action. Both have flippers. Pocket clip. Let's flip these over and talk about these pocket clips. Both the pocket clips on these are great. They both sit about the same in the pocket. You get about the same amount of knife showing out of the pocket on both with the clip. And I'd say you get a little more retention out of the ESV, but it's not a significant difference. But with these 3 screws and solid clip, I think it is a little tighter clip to the pocket. But we're talking any differences I say here are pretty minimal. Both of these happen to be S45 steel, so very similar there. Guys are just they're so close to each other, it's insane, but they're different, which sounds crazy to say, I know, but in the hand, I think one of the biggest sellers for the half track that we've always said is that it's the biggest little knife you'll ever own, and it's true. It's just got a great feel in the hand. I've got really big hands, and this just has a fantastic feel, no problem getting that last digit on there, and just a great purchase. Really feel like I can go to town working with this knife. And then on the ESV, pretty much the same. You do get the pinky kind of hanging out here a little bit, so a little bit more handle length on the half track, but it's a very minimal amount. And then I'd say some of that also, the feel in the hand comes from, you are a little thinner in the pocket with the Les George ESV, so a little thicker with the half track. But that's pretty much really the only differences between these knives. I mean, they're just very, very similar, but both awesome in their own way. Both unique, both definitely show the design and the love from the makers. You get all the Hinderer attributes with this one. You get all the Les George attributes with this one. So tough decision. About the only other difference is cost. So the Les George knives run in the high 400s, and the half tracks are 425 with the G10. And the reason for that is because with the half track you're getting G10, and with the Les George knife you're getting full tie on the handle. So really kind of comes down to whether or not you want full tie, which you do have full tie options with the half track, buying the tie scale for it. But both incredible knives. Hey, guys, you can't go wrong owning both. I do. Love them both and swap them out for my everyday carry all the time. So I appreciate you watching this video. I hope it helps some of you out on making your decision. And currently, both of these knives are available at usamadeblade.com.